You don't change anything.
My final rule I've got is we've got a plan. We've got a plan and we must stick to it.
Yeah.
And
it's laughable, isn't it?
It's laughable. But it is built into us. Follow the plan. Because who are you to change the plan? And it's a bit like sticking to the process, isn't it? But, we've got a plan, and if one individual decides not to stick to it, they could ruin the whole plan for everybody.
That's right.
So don't question it, stick to it. And that's built into us, and yet quite harmful, clearly.
Bayes' theorem, isn't it? Reverend Bayes' theorem. He basically
Thomas
said it's all about contingent risk.
I was thinking of the Charge of the Light Brigade, really.
No,
they just did what they were told and all got killed.
No, he's much more academic
but
than that.
tell me about Bayes.
So Bayes basically said
Bayes'
Bayes' theorem is all about contingent liability, contingent risk. So you've got a certain probability that you're going to achieve your outcome.
Yeah.
And when you start a project, it's not guaranteed. So let's say it's 20%. And you do a little bit of work. You maybe do what the Douglas Adams suggests, you focus on those areas of doubt and uncertainty, the biggest risks in the project, and you make a step forward, a leap forward perhaps in technology or something. And now it's gone from 20% likelihood of success to perhaps 60%. And then every step you take until the very day before you complete it is nearly 100%.
Yes.
Okay. And Bayes' theorem just basically says each step you take, you must always check that the likelihood of completion is improving.
Never move away from it.
And if you've got a plan and you stick to it, and you don't check probability, you can go off course and the likelihood of success may be decreasing and you never notice. So Bayes' theorem is all about keep checking.
But how do you calculate the likelihood of success?
You
just know.
You give up things because this is never going to work.
So there's two things I remember when I was in corporate. One, everybody said, stick to contract. The other one says, stick to plan.
Yes.
So I said, brilliant, I'll do that. Okay. And so of course, the management plan would come out and you would get given the management plan. He said, well, I'll stick to that plan. So I'll stick to it. 2 months later, having stuck to the plan, he said, well, no, don't stick to that plan. I thought you said stick to plan. The mantra was stick to plan. Oh, no, we need to increase sales. And you go, but you just told me 2 months ago that all I have to do is stick to
the
plan.
Management know best, you see. So.
And you go, well, this is not a plan at all. There's no such thing as stick to plan.
You're
You then come to me who can't stick to plan.
You're just muddling along.
They're just muddling along. But the truth is, what was really happening is that reality was pouring in. Problems.
But it's still a good idea to have a plan, but as long as you're prepared to change it if you have to. I'm all in favour of plans.
Which is what Bayes' theorem is all about.
Yeah.
You have a plan, you take a step, you check that
you keep checking that it's the best plan.
And you're still on target, and that target is valid.
The last thing you want is a rigid plan that nobody can...
So is that more like a vision? Rather than this kind of... Because planning...
I think you should have a plan of how you're going to get there as well. I like to have a plan.
Do you?
You do, yeah.
I don't.
You don't? Do you like to have a plan? I like a flexible plan. I'm happy to change my plan all the time. But at any given point, I've got my best possible plan.
Okay.